You know, doing.
I'm still alive.
Darby is dead! Whoa!
Can you hear me now?
Nope, not dead.
No.
He puts the T in his face.
Or else he gets the hose again.
Don't hose T. What did it ever do to you?
Not T. You.
Oh, I get the hose every time I take a shower.
The tea pees in your drink. That's what it does.
T is just leaf pea. Headcanon accepted.
At least it's delicious. I got role played out with last time.
I don't think so.
It's a 3-hour tour.
Shay begins to sing 100 bottles of beer on the wall.
The GM is just like, nope. Not happening. Oh shit.
I mean, every time I've been insubordinate so far, it's paid off to me. I was joking anyway. Shush your face. Stop blackmailing me with facts.
I mean, you know, Nar's got files to go through to keep busy if need be. Yeah, sure.
At the helm.
The holodeck. A Starbucks? Cool.
Be willing to give advice.
Space.
I'm
What's
going to need an extra Vente Lunda and Fall.
Yes.
Do we have any information as to what kind of ship it is, as to who it belongs to, or it's not like stuck in a black hole or singularity or anything like that? All right. Move the ship in for a closer examination of the ship, scanning for life signs and signs of other ship, danger, evil robots. Is there a ship name on it?
That just seems silly.
Okay. Have helm maneuver the ship into transporter range and having a getting away team ready, consisting of the only people that I have left, which is my top notch engineer, my lackluster chief of security, and about three Ricky red shirts. Sure, I'll take a Ricky. I'll take one of the Ricky medical officers. Well, if Dave wants to volunteer, yeah, I'll take him.
Okay. I head that way.
Yep. I grab all my necessary gear. How many phasers am I allowed to bring? In case one stops working. Yes. No, I just bring standard. I bring a phaser pistol just in case. Even though it didn't read life sign signals, it could be a species that may not show up on our scanners since we can't identify the ship. So I'm bringing standard. I'm just standard phaser.
Well, duh. Minimal life support on that ship. Unknown origin. We don't know what we're getting into. Of course, we're going to grab a life support suit.
Hmm, a few travel tools just in case. Also a stuff. Oh, what? Is it focused? Okay. Yes.
Wait, quick question, just to make sure. When I said standard security, I meant a tricorder as well. Okay, just making sure because I only specified hand phase.
Be right back. Okay.
That would really be a cool Tempest. Yeah, and
Since there weren't any life signs, we can take this ship, right? Once we understand it.
no.
You don't have to. So we can just get rid of our. Think of this as like the new model car that came out. We take the crew and put it in this one. It has autopilot. It can go back to Earth.
That's not how any of this works.
Just an idea.
Okay. All right. On my flashlight and start looking around for power conduit that Tapon can sit there and plug in her power module. Well, yeah, but I'm figuring if we can hook into a power module, maybe we can see if get some lighting on and see if there's a computer screen here on the or anything that'll tell us like a map of the chip that'll kind of give us an idea which direction to go. Seeing that there's not like a clear and obvious sign saying engineering this way. Well, then bust out the tricorder and start scanning.
I definitely would be.
What?
I'd
What?
be okay with this.
I guess. Okie dokie.
And this was the day that Ensign Ricky took over the chief of security job.
No.
I'm gonna do all the pew pews. Okie dokie.
I'm Ricky. I am methodical and effective, and a red shirt.
I found a quarter.
And I am apparently also Ricky.
We need to come up with different names. One of us needs to change.
Patrol.
Got it. Slightly cocky asshole. Got it. Okay.
Hooray!
Oh yeah, the unjoined Trill guy.
Hooray! Surprise me. Okay. Oh, God. Can you make ship go?
I don't get the joke, but I'm laughing anyway.
Though they aren't incredibly intelligent either, anyway. That's also true.
Although a backlit would be the perfect patsy to shoot Darby in the back. And seeing that Darby's not objecting about this at all, he's perfectly fine with this scenario.
Make me something fancy.
Okay, you're a Horta. You are literally a scuttling rock.
I know what a Horta is.
I know. We've talked about it at length. Mostly how Jimmy will never let anyone play it.
She said fancy, Josh, not heavy.
No kill eye.
Mika, are you alive?
I have a pulse. Does that count?
Yeah.
Technically.
I am alive. Blood is pumping. Brain is slowly dying, though.
I mean,
Not enough sleep.
I'm just gonna throw this out there though. Like, there are a whole bunch of people out there living without any kind of brain activity. Walking around, doing stuff, even.
Now, come on. That's no way to sit there. There's no way. That's no way to talk about Darby like that.
Oh my.
Speaking of people with no brain activity, here it is, standing in front of me, looking like he's about to say something stupid. Okay, Emily, I have given you. I'll be right.
Okay. Um. Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, goody.
Well, Betazoid. I have a question. Why is Betazoid in a violent career path?
Because it's a sociopath.
Okay. Okie dokie.
So, it might not be a violent career path. It might just be that, like, this is our top security interrogator. Or something like that.
Uh-huh.
And, Hartley brought her along on the away mission because it's Hartley.
Why would I bring an interrogator to an abandoned ship?
Because it's Hartley.
Life could be many different things. It could be something that our scanners just don't detect as life. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, let's bring him.
That was surprisingly simple to convince.
Yeah, it really was.
Please, telepathy is good in all situations.
I was just making a suggestion just to spitball an idea. Emily can do whatever she wants. Blah, I can't even talk tonight. It's a good thing I'm playing a supporting. And Emily can do whatever she wants with it.
Dokie dokie.
Just in case.
Bum bum bum. That doesn't what now? I mean, you know, didn't we establish that he's actually Nara's best friend? He just has no idea.
Nathan is gonna get through this entire season and end up realizing it and being like, Cardassians are weird.
For Darren. Um, well, what are our orders? I mean, we're just ensigns.
I outrank y'all.
The moment he said that, my toes curled in anxiety.
Well,
Yeah.
Either way, Lieutenant Hartley, what's our orders?
yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. You go ahead. We don't have any power, or any way of navigating the ship. Go ahead and use your tricorders to scan for a command center and the engineering room. And
I ma'am.
after I say again,
I ma'am. Oh, those are your orders.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, Visum is going to pull out his tricorder and the phaser and start to open and clear and scan nearby room.
Yeah. Radaron's gonna pull out hers and do the same.
oh crap! I just realized what I ordered.
Visum and Radare, buddy cops.
Darren. Yeah. She's she's getting
Yeah.
told shit.
Emily got to it first.
I just realized what I ordered.
Uh-huh. helpful. Mm-hmm. That, that's good. Yeah.
Awesome. She's gonna go check that out. I'll make it known. If anybody wants to follow, that's their choice. I didn't say I was a smart one in a horror movie, okay? No.
And get stabbed.
Fine, I'll go by myself. All by myself.
No, stick to your original idea.
No, I make it known where I'm going. If anybody wants to follow, they are more than welcome to.
Oh, why not? You're doing such a great job.
Right?
Tapan, that's you.
I'm sorry. I didn't know who wanted to start, so I'm just sitting here like, what's going on? What's happening?
We're waiting for
Fine.
you to tell.
I'm going.
No,
So I found. I think I found main engineering, or a way to it.
wonderful. Hartley, go with the pawn.
Shit.
Oh, that was funny.
I'm conflicted.
That was set away from the communicator. That was set away from it.
Well, you have to hang on. Hang on.
I'm conflicted. I can't go with her.
Now, out of character very quickly. Darby, if you kill another one of my character's friends, so help me God.
I won't. And out of character, if I go with her, the captain has to come too. According to Starfleet regulation, when the captain is on an away mission, he must be accompanied by a security detail.
There is.
Hi.
Oh, yeah. Okay. True. Are they far away? Oh, okay. So they know what's going on?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're super competent buddy cops. Come on.
Yeah, you see, this is why I'm 2 days from retirement.
Okay.
Now we
So
need an entire Hartley focused episode just so we can do this for an entire Tuesday.
No.
Well, not even Hartley centric. It's the security department centric, and everyone else will play supporting characters except for Darby, who's.
I would not respond well under that pressure. I don't think. Demotion, here I come. I accompany Tapan. I'll enter the room first and do a scan to make sure it's clear and safe. Quick. Well, I'll do a quick visual scan of the. Dirty, I would have.
Sure.
Oh, okay. Well, I do a quick scan of the room to ensure. that the room's clear and safe. After Tapon enters engineering, I point that out to her and ask, "Is that normal?"
Oh my god.
Also, don't breathe in, you guys. That's right, I forgot.
Sure, it's normal. We have that same contraption down in engineering on the Tempest.
Then do breathe in.
No, no, no.
Just give it a little taste.
No. No.
I mean, this is an unfamiliar ship. It might be normal for this ship. You don't.
True. But I don't think having a fungus near that is normal.
I tap on my comm badge. Captain, this is Hartley.
Go ahead.
We may need out of character. We brought the medical officer, right? Yeah, we did. Sir, we believe we found main engineering, but there is a fungus growing down here. Out of character, I really should have just called the medical officer. I'm going to get the medical officer down here. Just giving you an update, sir.
So you're a botanist now, and I should say, an exobotanist. And you're sure it's a fungus?
I walk over and scan it with my tricorder. I have no idea what this is. But I can determine it's a fungus, though, by visualization or... Yeah. Sir, I'm scanning it. Tricorder can't confirm what it is, but visually it looks like a fungus.
We might have to. It seems that my chief of security wants to be a botanist, so I might have to get Lieutenant Hartley some instructions in exobotany.
If
For
I
the
lose
moment,
both,
for the moment, Lieutenant Hartley, don't touch it. Or
if I lose both friends, I'm throwing Hartley out the airlock.
What did I do?
I know, right?
I call over to the ship and have them send over somebody from science department to that has experience in exobotany, you know, and of the like that just can identify just things and you know.
Looking around the room, but not touching anything. Okay, is any of this stuff covered in this quote unquote oily black fungus? Okay. I'm. I want to explore the door. Like, see what's on the other side of both doors. Any sign of black oily fungus? Okay. Okay. Well, making sure that nothing else covered in it. I eye it a bit and see if it's like coming from anywhere. Interesting. I guess that's all I can do for now. I guess. Okay. I relayed this information to the captain. Captain, uh, I got a last known readout of the systems. Of course, they're obviously offline. I found out the main power can be restored, but it's going to take quite a bit of work. And it looks as if something went wrong with environmental conditions, I think. Yeah, controls. And it might need venting out.
Can you do it safely?
I will do my best.
Okay, start with getting main power online first.
Gotcha.
They went that way towards, I guess, engineering.
They did say they were heading towards engineering. Not yet.
Nope.
I don't know. It's been a while for me. How long has it been for you, Reza? I somehow combined my character's name and hers. I apologize.
Apparently, they have a ship name now.
Bow chicka bow wow.
It's been a while. I'm actually surprised I got called out to go this.
The Rasm Chronicles.
Never take me anywhere.
Yes. It seems Lieutenant Hartley wants to be a botanist, or in this case, an ectobotanist, trying to identify a fungus. Hold on, out of character. Insert the sarcastic look on her face and this snarkiness in her voice.
Snap.
Seeing that I have not seen the substance yet myself, I have no idea what it is. I told Lieutenant Hartley not to touch it.
Which means Hartley touched it a lot.
Ooh, it jiggles.
Yes. Hopefully. But that would mean Lieutenant Hartley would have to touch it.
Does she, though?
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh,
That's a good point.
Anyway, I show Lister where the ladder is going down.
riveting. Yeah. I mean, I probably should be thankful that I'm not having to shoot anything, but this place is dead.
Giggity.
Maybe Hartley will trip and fall and bust her knee open or something.
Am I a ship-wide joke?
I am engaging in the age-old tradition of complaining about my boss. Or something, I don't know.
So, anyway. Nah, Datham, it's all right. It's always a good idea to bring a medical professional along on any away mission.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you'll get lucky. Maybe maybe it will be a fungus, and it's got spores that can penetrate the environmental suit, and they'll all come down with some kind of fungal infection.
Or it might, in fact, be just another form of intelligent life that, in fact, will just seep into their brains and make them all into zombies.
And then we'll have to shoot them.
Let's hope we don't have to shoot them.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Officially, I'm broken. That's a long and uncomfortable story. Let's just leave it at some bad things happen. That's where all these scars are from. Some of them are not visible scars. And while I am functional by human standards, so it's consider me fairly broken. I mean, I'm just saying that I don't go around just killing people because I enjoy their suffering or anything. I just, maybe I've said too much. It's getting off.
You know from Visum's thoughts that he's silently agreeing. Yes, probably said.
Look,
And the look on the captain's face is she's just curious as to what the hell you're saying.
is over here like looking at what was his name again? Not Dathan, but who's the ensign? Josh. Yeah, Bison. He's just like looking at him like, I'm not saying I'm like a sociopath or anything. I promise. You don't need to worry.
I doubt you would have passed Starfleet psychology exam if you were a sociopath.
Exactly.
Yeah, that seems like a poor choice.
I'm just saying.
I turn towards the ladder. Is it a science skit? Welcome. You know, I didn't want you to feel well, truth is, I tried scanning it ahead of time, but the tricorder couldn't make heads or tails of it.
Oh snap!
Shade.
Out of character, I only have a 1 in science, so yeah, that's probably true too. Could have been a little bit of both, but I'd rather not take chances. And I show Lister where the black blob is.
But yet Hartley goes around touching stuff when she's not supposed to.
It was just a console.
Darby, just because it's black and jiggles does not mean you have to touch it.
It is organic.
It's the remains of the chief engineer from before.
Okay, it is I'm gonna use my tricorder since I do have decent engineering, and I'm going to take a scan of the thing it's attached to. Haha. Well, I'm doing a scan of it, and I'm trying to determine whether the organic substance is part of whether it's supposed to be there, or is it just, or is it not? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Is it part of? Okay. Well, I scan and I look at a lister and I say, well, it's not supposed to be a part of the engine. So, so my question is, what is it? That information I could have gotten, but without knowing if it's a fungus or not, I thought was something that we definitely needed to know. So for that, I apologize. I actually silently wince at Lister's comeback on what's going to follow after that.
Mm, not that I'm aware of. If you want to take a sample of that, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah. Is it? Or it's an organic. In your opinion, do you think it's safe? don't regret it. They're all your equipment is back on the ship, so I would understand that. Have the ship beam over what you need to do your analysis.
And to make a formal complaint against Hartley.
Really? Because this is an organic substance, which means it's alive, and yet the scanners did not detect life. So in a way, I made the right call.
I'm just joking.
Organic does not automatically mean alive. Just throwing that out.
Jimmy, can I scan it to see if it's alive? But is it considered alive? Because the scanners didn't pick it up. Yeah, that is true.
Wait, are you implying that this black stuff is a slime android? And my next character. I want my next character to be a slime android, Jimmy. Make it so number one.
This is Star Trek, not the Orville.
Mushrooms drive.
Three.
At least she didn't get a complication.
Okay. Um, could you help? Just don't blow anything up.
So it might not fail.
Okay.
Hmm. That's good, I suppose. Is this the part where it wakes up the rampaging animal that we have to run away from now? Okay, good. Nice. Found these eggs. Partly. Even better. He's been volunteered. So, what's going on? It's just sure. It's yeah. There's more light. That's always helpful. Oh, goody. Uh huh. Uh huh. Do they look like they've suffered violent deaths? Well, yes, but not necessarily specifically. I just meant like is there signs of violence? Like are these like stabbed corpses? Are there burn marks? Or have they been chewed on? Or, is there just are they just dead bodies? Okay then. I think we should inform the captain that there was probably some form of fight that happened in here at some point. Okay. I mean, the captain has officially been informed. I guess that's all. It looks like there was some kind of something happened here. I suppose it's probably at least better than the environmental controls going out and everyone's suffocating. Red Aaron says to absolute silence. She was like, "Well, I mean, it looks like something happened here, and I suppose that's probably better than having the environmentals go out and then them all just suffocate." Mhm. Okay, that's disturbing. So something went to town on their corpses afterwards. Can you? I mean, do you know who these people even were? Hmm. Kind of makes you think, huh? I mean, they're out here, middle of who knows where. Does anyone know they're gone? How long? I mean, obviously they've been gone for a long time, so I guess someone would probably notice eventually. Maybe. I mean, we're not even sure what happened yet. Yes. Let's hope. That's true.
Me, I'm currently busy keeping an eye on the organism. The organism. Yeah, the organism. Yeah, I failed that word. I'm keeping an eye on the organism just to be on the safe side while Tapon's down here. I learned my lesson last mission. Don't play with consoles. Yeah. But I'm just keeping an eye on the organism just uh, okay. Not well, since no one's reported to me about anything yet. Like I said, I'm just keeping an eye on the organism. If it's growing, if it's moving around. I mean, I don't have any experience with this stuff, obviously, but I mean, if it's growing, that might be something to watch.
Dare you to touch it.
No, no.
I'm still here.
Uh-huh.
Yep, you got to go 2 decks down, 4 passageways over, 1 deck up, and 3 decks forward just to get to the bridge.
Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. Yes. I'm
I'm gonna make my
sorry.
way to the bridge.
I'll go with.
Mm-hmm.
No complaints here.
And we must have Dathan come along too, just so he's safe. Wouldn't want him to get killed or anything.
Oh no. What? Right, okay. Yes. See, maybe not, I don't know. I can guess. Yeah, I've seen Boomerang. I've probably seen it.
No, there was an actual cartoon called Grape Ape. Well, it was his own cartoon before it was on Boomerang.
Well, they all were. Yeah, they just show like really old, super old cartoons. The ooze.
When Nathan suggests that, are we? When he suggests that, are we all together? Or are we still? Well, the captain told me to stay with the pawn, so I followed the pawn.
Oh, who's guarding Lister and Dathan then?
Well, I don't know. Bodies have been found. So I don't know to send it. That's why I asked if we were all together when that was suggest. No one's told me bodies have been found or reported it to me, so I don't know to have a security detail with them. I also don't know where Tapon's going.
That,
Well, yeah, but
that's
she never stated it.
that would be a
That
good
she
thing
was
to
telling
find out,
people.
since you were
Yep.
told to go with Tapon.
Yeah. So right now I'm following Tapon. Real quick, do I know that bodies were found by now?
Quick, DM is gone. Post memes.
The dankest of me.
Most dank memes. Do you want to let my character's name is ironic right now because my eye itches like crazy, and I really wish I had some.
Okay, Vizzy.
Is it Visine? Not Visum? I don't know. I just know that a dog licked my eyeball yesterday, and now it itches.
Gross.
Very.
Also weird.
Uh-huh.
No, it's not the herb. It's just freaking. Ugh. My friends' dogs are not the best behaved. Like they get up in your face and you tell them to get down, and they're just like, "Nope, going to lick all over your face and get my tongue in your."
You got the herb. A derp, a derp.
I'll show you the herp.
Please don't. That sounds disgusting.
Oh, that must make this ship very hard to pilot.
I look around. Is there a security console anywhere? Oh, okay. You know what? I'm gonna go over and look at a console. I'm not gonna touch it, but at first glance, you know, determining what I can now. I know the universal translator's having trouble, but I'm going to try and determine what the console's thing is. I know I may or may not right now.
I'm gonna go touch a console. Just touch it. Nothing else. I didn't mean touch the. No, just
Nope, you said it. Gotta go with it now. No, I'm kidding.
no, it's fine. And then the weapons fire and hit the. No. Oops. I guess we're pirates now, guys.
Fix this ship. I'd totally play a game called Pirates and Unknowns.
So would I.
The one I walked to, can I determine what console, what the console does? I'm going to try and locate the security console, since security consoles are what I'd be more familiar with. And I'm going to try and see if any boats or escape pods have been used or jettisoned off the ship. I let the captain know. Sir, it appears the ship has no escape pods. Whatever happened, the crew was probably still on the ship when it did.
Thank you.
Yeah, they're dead.
I look over at the ensign and I say, what?
We informed the captain that we found bodies.
You found dead bodies and you did not report to me.
Yep.
You realize that our botanist and I'm assuming science off and our medical officer are on this ship without security detail with dead bodies on this ship.
Our medical was right there with us. I don't know where your botanist went. Oh yeah, the botanist is in the cleared room over. Okay.
Was the medical officer able to determine how they were killed?
Things
or
like
did they die?
suffocation, exposure, so ship-wide environmental failure likely. Though I guess something did happen to the bodies after they were dead, so there.
I literally, I am looking at both ensigns with an angry face, and I say this: there is an organism downstairs that we know nothing about that obviously has survived after the life support failed. For all we know, that could be the cause of their death, and they don't have a security detail with them.
Are you talking about your fungus? Or did you find something else?
I have not
And
I have
tell
not
the
found
captain?
anything. But after they were killed, obviously from what you're telling me, something happened after they died. For all we know, that could still be on the ship. Sir, permission to go check on our science and medical officers.
We can easily do that right now. Hey, Lister, are you okay? Yeah. See? Lister's okay.
And Sassy's on.
Lister, just let if you were currently being ravaged by a savage fungus, would you tell us? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Certainly. Captain.
I got that.
All right.
Thank you.
Just checking.
Captain, I still recommend we have have at least one security officer with them.
Fine, I'll go.
Then why don't you go watch over them, Lieutenant? And in the meantime, do you think that if you needed to know about the dead bodies, I would have informed you?
I understand, sir. And I actually go over to where Lister and Dathan are.
Okay. And unless he offered, but if Bartley's going over.
No, the captain told me to go. So I'm going. Bison does not have to go.
Okay, then he stays. I have been superseded by a higher command.
No, I
just no fucks.
Yeah.
2 weeks from retirement. God. Right.
It's like a 5 o'clock somewhere situation.
Hey, Josh, I got you a herp picture in Funny Find.
No.
Going over to where the captain's chair is, and there should be at least a captain's console to see if what the if there's the last log entries are. Is there anything in the logs that goes back prior to any of that that explains as to what they encountered or what happened?
Uh, Checking around, making sure things functioning, I guess. Yeah. Okay, well, she's gonna make sure it maintains that and doesn't drop or anything.
Okay. I've been trying to also been trying to make heads or tails of their dating system. Ever been able to work anything out? I get a focus. Linguistics doesn't help me out. Okay. Pull my tricorder out and do a scan of this and try to do a scan. Does it reveal anything? Life signs.
Daring and engineering? Focus?
starting to think Tapon has my rolling curse.
Okay. Just so I'm caught up, the captain is in the same room. Okay. Making sure that I'm not having a dumb moment. Captain, I think I know where the control room is. Let me go down and see if I can get things working.
That sounds like a good idea. Why don't we all just head on down there?
Okay. And I'm assuming they're just working?
Yes.
Okay. I look over at Dathan and I ask, have you been able to determine how long the body's been dead? I'm just letting you know I'm going to remain here. This is a unknown ship with an unknown species. We don't know what did this. And honestly, whatever did it could very well still be on the ship. We don't know.
Well, technically true. It is extremely likely that they just did this. They ran out of rations and started eating their dead. Of course, I'm not in the room, so I can't say that. But
No, and I wasn't in the room when the logs were read. So as far as I know, for all I know, this could have been a science ship experimenting on animals we've never seen. So, yeah. So I know Lister is studying the organism that we found down in the engineering room. Is there any link to the organism that you've been able to determine to the bodies? That's good to know. Anyway, I'll let you get back to work. Sorry to hold you up. So I just got owned.
Lister 1, Hartley 0.
I'm not much of a science person, though my mother was. Unfortunately, I did not inherit her skill. But out of character, I have no comeback to that. None. So I give Lister a smile of defeat. And I you know what? I'm a like a good sentry. I'm gonna stand outside the door.
Well,
Yeah, sorry. I'm gonna start looking around to see what consoles are there and everything, and try to figure out what's going on.
uh-oh.
Which is just me looking at the logs.
That's the captain's frustration. You keep cutting out. Boom, boom, boom. Okie doke. Sounds
Okay.
where Darren gives no fucks.
Where Darren has a bigger problem with authority than Lister.
She's
Yeah.
she's the Tempest and
I know, right?
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
Night.
Night.